Good evening, everyone. AnthWolf here, streaming live on Twitch with even more Final Fantasy XIV. It has been 2, maybe even 3 months since I actually last played this game and got to the end of the patch story content of the Stormblood expansion. And just earlier today, the early access for the next major expansion, Shadowbringers, let's get this right, was released. It is getting an official release, or proper release, come the following Friday, I believe. But those of us who pre-ordered the game gained access to some of the Shadowbringer story content a bit early. And so I believe a lot of people who I have on Twitter or other methods of social media are probably thoroughly enjoying themselves, or hopefully. Seems the game is running fairly stably despite it being a new expansion. And we'll just have to see how it goes. They've introduced 2 new races, 2 new playable classes, and a host of other things which we'll hopefully be able to explore in this new expansion. And keep opening the system configuration option here to stop it going into the Shadowbringers opening cinematic, which we will have a quick look at. But this stream is going to be a, well, potentially fairly short one. We're not going to be doing any of the new expansion story content. I am just going to sit back, relax, and we're going to be trying one of the new playable classes, the Dancer, which is a physical range DPS, and seeing how they play. We're going to be doing a few dungeons, probably do a trial or 2, and that's about it, really. And tomorrow evening we'll do exactly the same, but for the Gunbreaker, the other playable class. But, as I say, we'll just sit back and relax. I'm just going to wait for the cinematic to start, then I will shush and let that go through, and then we'll actually get into starting the game. So, it should kick off in the next 15-20 seconds. We'll let that cinematic roll and take it from there.
Have come and gone since that day. How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm.
to run from my troubles. Until our friend returns, I will hold the line.
This town certainly has changed. I'm not at all for the better. I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Minfilia. This tragedy, greater even than the seventh umbral calamity, must be undone. If history must be unwritten, let it be unwritten. Become what you must. Become the warrior of darkness.
Two things about that opening cutscene. As much as I enjoyed watching the trailer when it was first originally released as well. One, it makes me want to play a Dark Knight. Of course it does. It looks awesome at the end. And the second thing, I wish we could change our classes on the fly during combat. That would be awesome. Maybe giving the classes their own individual health bars, and if one is depleted, you could switch out to another one until they're all depleted, and then you collapse. Wishful thinking. Either way, we actually get into the game. Hopefully, everything runs stably. We will see. Also, yes, Evane Jouberault, our good old elf. Elezen, there you go. I can even remember the racer's name. Bloody hell. I blame Tataru for this. She made us some new threads at the end of the patch story content of Stormbringers, and I say that was laced with a Fantasia potion. And, well, this was the result. She seems to have become some form of bunny girl, which is one of the new playable races here in the Shadowbringers expansion. And it's always fun to blame Tataru for things, so yes. I did play for a little while off stream as Mikote, and that was rather fun. But with the new expansion, I thought, why the hell not? So I've given Evane a new name to go along with the new race, which I suppose is somewhat lore-friendly. I have no idea how the naming conventions of the Vera truly go. But let us log in. I was leveling up a bard prior to the start of the expansion, and then real life things happened, and they had to get put to one side. But, as I say, this stream is going to be dedicated just to trying out the dancer. We do unlock it at level 60. We'll find a striking dummy. I don't know where one is in Limsa. I do know where there's one from UL'DAH though, so we'll head over there. Play around with various skills, and then we'll throw ourselves into a dungeon or two and try out the skills in actuality. The dancer seems to have a lot of AoE abilities. So here we are. Wow, it's been a while. So we have our level 62 bard here. I did work on my paladin. We have our paladin up to level 70. One thing I noticed with the Vera is you can't actually wear their headgear for the most part. I wonder why. The red mage, like, circlets seem to be okay. But that's about it. Either way, switch back over to our bard, why not? Yeah, no helmet. I was wondering if my bard, what's it? The coral chapeau would, if the ears would poke through like the Mikote does. But this is the individual we need to speak to unlock the dancer, I believe, the Eager Lominzen. And the quest is, shall we dance? Let's make sure my audio levels are okay. Yeah, they look it. This Lominzen gentleman appears just a tad too excited about something. We'll gain the soul of the dancer, some chakrams, and some soft stepper's attire. A troupe of travelling dancers. And the gaining a quest sound has changed. Probably quest completion had changed as well. Oh, there's plenty of people down there. Okay, so we just need... wait for the show to begin. Do 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 do. It is. As soon as I heard that the start of the music, I knew what was coming. Is that Final Fantasy IX? I think it is. That's when I first heard this music. Nashmeira. We dance, excuse me, we dance the Kriegsdance, a dance of war. I see, so we're being invited to join her troop, as she is apparently suffering an injury. So only her protege is starting the show right now. Sure. Would you like to train as a dancer? Why not? That's what we're here for after all. Okay, and we've been rewarded with, as I say, the soul of the dancer. Some basic chakrams. Item level 255. Not the best I've seen for level 60 gear, but not terrible. And of course the soft stepper's attire. Step out the way for a moment while everyone's having fun, trying out their new skills. Unlock this armor. Hello there, Blissfinder. Okay, so first things first, let's try these chakrams on. And oh. Actually, our bard gear is, well, of course, it's item level 270. Well, let's have a look at the dancer gear anyway. Let's see. I got a... Let's find the gear. There it is. $385 level 70 gear on the board. Holy crap! So I guess people have already been picking. That gear's probably from a quest, I imagine. Probably will grab some of that gear. Holy hell! When we get our dancer to level 70. Wow, that's cheap. So what do we have? We have performing a standard step changes the appearance of the step gauge and causes you to start dancing. Following the displayed icons to execute steps in the correct order and ending with standard finish will increase your damage dealt and now the party members under the effect of closed position. The remaining duration of this effect is displayed. Okay. And then you have fourfold feathers. Certain actions will give you fourfold feathers, which are consumed by using Fan Dance 1 and Fan Dance 2. I think there's also a Fan Dance 3, which we'll probably unlock later. So, I guess we'll move this. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Let's move this over here. That'll do nicely. Don't think it's lined up properly, but well. Right, we have all these skills. Holy hell. Now, some of them we'll have to mess around with. So, tell you what, let's first of all head over to UL'DAH. We'll step out of the Gate of the Sultana and go find a striking dummy. And then we'll set up our skills how we want them, and then we'll do a bit of practicing. Nope. The dancer had a similar idea. Aether, we don't need you right now, so get this off the way. Right, so let's have a look at all these bloody skills. Which ones do we need to keep and which ones do we not? forgive me while I have a quick look at all these. That's a dash skill, so we'll just pop that over here. Right. So there's Fan Dance 1, Fan Dance 2. God, we have all these skills now to learn how to use. If I use a standard step... Right. That's the other one. Oh. Hello, Cacto. Didn't mean to get your attention. So these 4 skills go together. So Cascade and Reverse Cascade, and then Fountain and Fountain Fall. So Cascade, I believe, is the starting skill, or is that Fountain? No, that's a level 1 skill, that's level 2, level 20, level 40, right. So those two go together. And then you have... Blood Shower and then Blade Shower? So that's our single target attack. And this is our AoE. Oh no. Blade Shower, then Blood Shower. So there's a lot of proccing with the Dancer. Cascade would go into Fountain. But when you cast Cascade, there's a chance that you'll proc Reverse Cascade. And when you use Fountain, there's a chance you'll proc into Fountain Fall. And then Windmill, which is your AoE start, goes into Blade Shower, but it can also proc Rising Windmill, and Blade Shower can proc Blood Shower. Okay. And then with these 4-fold fans, which we now have 2 of, we have a single target Fan Dance, and then we have the AoE Fan Dance 2. Okay, it's fairly straightforward. We have this dash ability. Eventually we'll be able to cast this 3 times before it resets. In level 70 we'll gain Technical Step, which is another version of Standard Step. So Standard Step, you begin dancing. AoEs are point blank, whereas a single target have a range of 25 yards. Hello, Blissfinder. Welcome back. Okay, what else do we have? So, Santa's step. We'll leave it active. For each step you complete, it means you do more damage. Grants your party member... Oh, your designated dance partner damage bonus for the duration. Let's get a look at this again. Okay, seems fairly straightforward. So what other skills do we have? 2 seconds, we'll just get out of the way of this striking dummy, let the combat music end. There we go. What other skills do we get to play with? Seeing all this. Curing Waltz. Restores own HP and HP of all nearby party members. Or designated dance partner from closed position. Is that right? How do you select your dance partner? Ah, yeah, this is it. It designates the party member as your dance partner. So they have to be in my party. Okay, and it has a 60-second cooldown. That's fine. And Shield Samba reduces damage taken by self and nearby party members by 10%. And that's got a 15-second duration. Okay, cool. And the rest of the skills we'll look at once we get there. We'll have to probably grab them now if I'm going to be doing Heaven on High later. So that's a critical hit rate and direct hit rate, which can be given to you and your dance partner. Okay. We have Fan Dance Free, of course. Which is a more powerful version of Fan Dance 1 and 2, and it's an AoE attack. Awesome. We have Technical Step. I'm gonna have to... If I move those over there for when I get them. What else do we have? Oh, that's level 70. Right. That should probably get me over to Heaven on High. Okay, that's fine. And then we have all these utility skills. Bloody hell, let's have a look at them. Head Graze is an interrupt, so I guess we'll hide that somewhere. This nullifies knockback and draw in effects. I'm not going to really worry about that so much. We have a basic heal, which I guess will stick somewhere. A slow, which I don't really care about. A bind, again, don't really care about. And a movement buff, which I guess we'll make use of. So interrupt, movement buff, dash. Okay, it's all pretty straightforward. And we will have to designate a dance partner. Let's pop that down there as well for my mouse key bindings. We'll grab my healing potions. Just put them on my hotbar once again, and I think that's really it. It looks we have lost our technical points, we now just have MP, which is capped at 10,000. Now, do I want to keep with this gear, or do I want to switch back over to my level, to my bard gear? I may as well just switch over to our bard gear. Why not? Just add a new there you go. Happy days. Right, let's throw ourselves into a dungeon and see how badly we do. So some of our duty roulettes have went missing because we're going to have to go through the new story content to unlock them once again. I wouldn't mind doing the main scenario quest. Ooh, average wait time 28 minutes. Oh well. I guess while we're waiting to do that, let's go find... Is the challenge log reset? No, it's not. Nice. Got this all set up to try and gather some experience as fast as possible. So let's go do a guild hest. And then let's... The fates have reset. Interesting. Curious. I did have my fate set up as well. Oh well. So be it. And then, yeah, let's do a levy quest and get that... What's that? 1.3 million experience. Where do we want to grab one of those? Let's just do one from Mordona. I mean, we guess I could have picked one up from Horizon, of course. Oh. So yeah, we're above 50 in the queue to do the main scenario duty roulette. But it gets us some good experience, so we'll do that first. Also, it's fairly relaxed in terms of dungeons. Alright, who do I need to speak to? You. Hello, good sir. Yeah. Just want to do a battlecraft levy. Yeah, you'll do. So we need to summon a Happolyte using Hippogriff meat. Seems fairly straightforward. So yeah, we need to kill... you. Let's try these skills out then. Ah, that has a close range. It does have a close range. Okay, I learned something new. Probably not going to be there. Oh! Oh, I was just going to go switch to my white mage and pick that player up. Never mind. Let's turn this in. Take all that lovely experience, thank you very much. We have a few things to sell. A load of mining gear that I should probably hand off to one of my vendors at some point. I have a load of Eureka gear as well, which I should probably palm off to one of my vendors. In case I ever want to do Eureka again. Bandit, would you like to do Eureka? Get ourselves back over to Kugane. Might as well look at the market board. While we're waiting for the duty finder to pop, we are 49th in queue. You did indeed hear Eureka. So let's have a look at so that is the gunbreaker weapons. This is the throwing weapons. Let's go level 80 and see what gear is available. So at the moment there's only item level 415 gear. And it's level 78. Alright, what are we... Level 70, we could get item level 385 gear. Not bad. Let's have a look at armor. Level 70 armor. $200,000. It's quite possible that some of these prices are inflated because they know dancers will buy the gear. I mean, we have the Guild. That's at the end of the world. Ooh. 20,000 for... Well, it's only the belt, of course, but... Yeah, we'll buy the belt. That's nice and cheap. 40,000 for the bottoms. High quality. Yeah, I'll grab that. And... yeah, and everything else is expensive. Makes sense. God, there's a big jump. Item level 285, level 68 gear. Item level 385 gear, level 70. Holy hell. What accessories are there? It'd be tempting just to throw all our gil at this, just to get it out the way, but... ah, well. mean, I bought the leggings and bought the belt, didn't I? So I would need... I mean, we might get some armor. Let me just remind myself. You do get some armor at the end of your level 70 normally. Now, do I have any of that armor on my person from the other classes? Yeah, there it is. Item level 290. Level 70 gear. That's... yeah, that's true. As soon as we get into the main storyline, Bandit's quite right. Before we even start really killing things, we're going to start getting gear to get us through the story content. So buying the gear is probably not worthwhile. We just need to get to level 70 with these new classes. If we were playing as our paladin or our red mage, it wouldn't be a problem because we could just cut straight through the crap. Well, if that's the case, what else shall we do? We could always head to the golden... oh, yeah, let's head to the golden saucer. Apparently there's new items for sale at the golden saucer. Let's go have a look. Anything jumping out at me as new? We can be a bunny girl and wear... actually, can we wear the bunny ears? No, we cannot. Bunny girl with bunny ears does not seem possible. Oh, well. Anything else jumping out at me? Nothing there. Nothing jumping out at me from that NPC anyway. This all seems fairly similar to what was available. While we're here, we might as well have a quick game of mini cackpot. Oh well. Any mini games? Skin change we can believe in. No, that's fine. Is there anything else here at the moment? Not that I can see. Right, where else do we want to go? Actually, do I have a few... So, the Tomestones of Mendacity and the Tomestones of Genesis are now being discontinued. The Tomestones of Poetics are always going to be around. And we have these new elegant Tomestones of Gogeta. Actually, let's pop over to Ralga's Reach. See if the NPCs are dealing with a different currency now. I wonder if we can buy the item level 380 gear for Poetics now. It is! We can buy our 380 gear for Poetics. Oh, sorry. That's 360 gear, but I'm sure... still 360 gear is pretty damn good. .360 would get us through a lot of the content up till the start of Shadowbringers. Ah, there you go, 390 gear, that's right. There you go, the 390 gear. Okay, so we could get probably our full Dancer's outfit. Actually, I probably have the Tomestones to get the full Dancer's outfit now. Oh well, we'll wait until we're level 70 and then decide. Though I'm probably going to get Poetics from the main scenario. Okay, we'll buy some of it now then. So it's the aiming gear I need. Is that right? Yeah. Just make sure I'm buying the right gear. It's fine. The belt of aiming. And the greaves. Okay. So the only thing we're now missing is the weapon. How do we get that again? The military grade Tomestone. Ah, that's 360. Yeah, you have the military grade Tomestone. Awesome. Okay, we need that. And 10 Genesis tokens. Which we'll be able to buy once we do our main scenario quest in about 10 minutes. Okay. And then we'll have a full set of 390 gear. Oh, apart from the accessories. I need to buy the accessories as well. But I'll be able to get them tomorrow, if not before. Happy days. Nice and shiny level 70 gear for our dancer once we get there. So, might as well just grab a seat, chill out. And one thing I will do is... Where is... There it is. The Eorzea collection. Let's see how many crazy people have already started on Dancer Glamour and Gunbreaker Glamour. Let's look at Gunbreaker fashion first. $152. Is that only for the gun? It's going to be like for all tanks, isn't it? We're 17th in the queue. Anything else I need to be messing with before we start? Interrupt speed, designate a dance partner, various steps, dash. No, I think we're fine. How's my Chocobo doing? I need to level up my my Chocobo a bit. Oh, this is... Oh, he's rank 6. Okay, he's coming along quite nicely. Right. Let's just wait until it procs. Ooh. Bit of a thunderstorm going on. I know how you mean. Yeah, you can wear circlets, but I guess the ears make helmets a bit difficult, for especially for the moment anyway. Well, if you think about it, like the Mikote headpiece, sorry, some of the Bard gear, the Mikote ears were just sticking through. Like, there weren't cutouts for those, but they managed. So we'll just sit back. We're in the 9th position. Get ourselves underway. let's say tomorrow evening, we'll do the exact same thing for the Gunbreaker. We'll do the MSQ, we might do a trial, and see how that character plays against the striking dummy and such. But before we make a start on the main storyline, I'll probably play as the dancer in the new story content, so I'll be spending a bit of time in Heaven on High and doing various dungeons, just to try and get level 70 for our dancer as quickly as possible. Might start doing a bit of mining as well, but I probably should start mining in the new regions when we start exploring them. Because mining materials in the new region are probably going to sell for a pretty penny. Because the level 70 resources sold all the way through Stormblood. It was a good way to make your gil if you had the patience and could turn your brain off for a little while. Okay, just a couple more minutes. I wonder if the roleplay guilds are still around on Omega, or have they moved over to one of the new new servers? Totally forgot that we have 2 data centers now. It's a bit weird. Hey, that sounds very positive. Right. Oh, I just took a screenshot by mistake. Are we going to have Castrum Meridianum, or are we going to have the Praetorium? Place your bets now. Oh, someone didn't ready up. Let's try this again. And we are running Castra Meridianum. Oh well, this is a bit more active, a bit more useful for us to practice our various skills. The Praetorium's pretty much one long cutscene. Two Dark Knights and 4 dancers. I need to designate a dance partner. I might as well give one the other dancers it. Okay, the dancers are relatively powerful. Or so it feels. Mind, of course, they could have adjusted the defenses of the lower level enemies as well. Hey, Sid. I'm gonna have to try and remind myself of all the nuances of what happened in the storyline. After a few months, I'm probably gonna be a bit rusty. Don't the Garleans have a virus? Poison? Black Rose, maybe? I'm gonna have to remember. Black Rose seems familiar, though I could also be thinking of a .hack character. Time to sabotage the free power generating towers once again. Oh, nice. These AoEs can also be used without a target. Interesting. Okay. totally forgot we have this bloody standard step I should be using to boost our damage. Okay, so the steps need to be a point-blank range. It's like the Red Mage. All the skills seem complex for the first 10-15 minutes, but they all start to come together. There'll be little nuances that make you play the class better. Especially when we start unlocking the up to level 70 and up to level 80 skills as well. 2 towers down, 1 more to go. Suki made too many friends. Level 61. Happy days. One dungeon, one level. That didn't go too badly. Let's do a guild test. Any guild test will do. Get that out of the way, then we'll throw ourselves. I'll tell you what, no, we'll do a. I'll do a guild test in my own time. Let's do a trial if we can. Looks like we might be in the 50 plus. Oh, wait a hell. It actually took us out of it. Average wait time 5 minutes. We'll see if that's true. We should have, yep, more tomestones or poetics. Let's go grab our item level 390 weapon. Actually, is there a 390 chakram set available? This is also an important question. Have they added one yet? And if so, ooh, I was gonna say, if so, what does it look like? That's not it. Unless someone's, there is. Oh. Shiny. Actually, what does the gunblade look like? That's awesome as well. I'm hoping that the, apart from the typical revolver gunblade that you got from buying the deluxe edition, I'm hoping they have some more of the Final Fantasy VIII gunblades. So we'll get these chakrams. There we go, shiny new weapon. Now we just need the accessories. Can I convert my Genesis and Mendacity tomestones? Certain NPCs will be able to exchange them for a valid currency. You know, that's what I want. So we want the aiming accessories. Who will do it for us? It might be back over in Mordona. what we want. So we can exchange our 1400 mendacity for 734 poetics, I guess. So, sorry, sneezing away. And we'll do it for our Genesis as well. Yeah, okay. Okay, that should be enough tomestones of poetics to actually get the rest of our accessories. And then our poetics will just be capped out again, unless we want maybe my white mage or black mage to have some item level 390 gear. Which, I wouldn't mind leveling up my black mage again. The black mage was quite fun to play as. You only have one ring of aiming. So I need... to probably pop over to Kugane. We are third in line for a trial. Oop, what the hell? Oh, there's our trial. Which primal will we be facing off against? Ah, Titan! Hello, Titan. Which Titan is it? Hard mode, most likely. Christ. Ow, 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 ow. Whew. Greater Key of Titan. Hey, thank you for the player commendation. Okay, so we did our MSQG roulette. We've done a trial. I mean, really, we can just sit back and relax now, to be perfectly honest with you. I've kind of achieved what I set out to do. We want another ring at level 70. It's a bit expensive, but we have the gil, so I'll just buy it. There you go. So we have our level 70 gear ready and waiting for us. So, what else should we do with our time? Oh, we have new scripts. We're getting rid of the red crafter's script. We're just going to be keeping yellow, which is the up to level 70 gear, and then we have white scripts for level 80. Okay. That's going to be for our crafting and gathering. Gotta keep that in mind. Let's just do a normal leveling dungeon. Even though it could end up us doing a low-level dungeon and having a few of our skills unavailable to us. But we'll do another dungeon or two before we call the stream to a close, and then I'll throw myself over and into heaven on high for quite a bit. Let's find a place where we can park ourselves. Let's head on to the Dawn Throne. Haven't been there for a while. Nice view while we wait. Oh, that is not the button I want to press. There you go. Oh, we have a link. Ah, that also works. And we'll just wait for the duty finder to proc once again. It's going to take a while, unfortunately, but is there anything else we could be doing in the meanwhile? I suppose we could do some... We could do some fates, I suppose. I mean, they are worth quite a bit of experience. Level 60 to level 70. I guess we should just throw ourselves probably into some of the Heavenswood fates. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Level 56 fate here. Changing climate experienced in Curfis after the fall of Dalamon has done more than freeze the rivers and prevent the growth of foliage. It has made the region more hospitable to a myriad of terrible creatures normally only found dwelling atop the highest of mountains. So the one thing the Dancer doesn't have, it seems, is any damage over time skills. Unlike all, well, most if not all the other classes. Oh. So we need to do 10 unique fates with the highest rating and go... Oh, it's changed. It used to be 5, I think, to complete a fate in 5 different regions. And then complete 10 unique fates. But now it's just complete 5 unique fates. Sorry, 5 fates of the highest rating. And then 10 fates with the highest rating. That's probably why the challenge log for fates has changed. Right. Okay, fair enough. So we have the Mylodons to play with over here. Upward Mylodons have lumbered their way atop the black iron bridge to bathe in the short winter sun and refuse to budge. One fate complete, but now we have a new one. Displeased by their violent displacement from the sun-baked stones of the Black Iron Bridge, the upland Mylodons have lumbered back, this time accompanied by their great elder Peluda. time. Fate complete, and our leveling duty roulette crocked. Let's see where we end up. Squeaky chair. Oh, bloody hell. I haven't been to the Siren Song Sea. I can designate a dance partner, so... We'll just greed these items and turn them in at our Grand Company at some point. To the second boss already. up to the final boss. I think that went over rather well. Right. Oh, getting quite close to level 62. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take a break. I say what I'm going to be doing is I'll probably finish off these fates. I might just find some low-level ones and massacre everything that's there. And then I'll probably throw myself over onto or into Heaven on High just to try and level up my dancer a little bit more. What I'm thinking of the class right now, though, it's quite mobile. There's no real cast times for any of the skills, so like the Bard, it's highly mobile. Damage-wise, I can't see it being better than, say, the Black Mage or maybe the Summoner. But then they have the cast times to do that extra damage. But they do have some utility, especially in the late levels. Like we have some here, like Devilment, of course. They have a nice low heal, a nice damage reduction skill. I mean, later on, I think they get, well, with the technique step, they get some extra buffing for the entire party, not just them and their dance partner. The entire party gets the extra damage buff, I believe, from technical finish. Damage bonus. Yeah, if you do complete all 4 steps for 20 seconds, everyone gets 5% extra damage, which is actually quite reasonable. And obviously we do have some new skills later. Let's have a look here. Improvisation. HP recovery via healing actions for self and nearby party members is increased by 10%. And then you have this Esperite Gorge, which I've yet to understand, but okay. Guess we'll find out more about that as we go into Shadowbringers. But yeah, I'll do my own thing for the rest of the evening. Thank you all for joining me here in the stream. And when we come back tomorrow evening, we'll do it all again, but for the Gunbreaker. We'll do the MSQ once again. We'll do a trial, and we'll just do a random dungeon, try out the tanking class, see how the mechanics work for the up to level 60 skills at the very least. And then, probably come back end of next week, we'll start going into the Shadowbringers story content. Hopefully I'll have my dancer up to level 70 by then. But yeah, I'll probably just be doing little streams here and there once we do the Gunbreaker basic video tomorrow. And yeah, probably get some feedback from you all and take things into the future. But again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, no. Bye-bye now.